Before peace, there was only war. A brutal, relentless age where survival was a daily battle, and the clash of clans echoed across scorched lands. Generations knew nothing but conflict, a cycle of hatred fueled by fear and vengeance. But amidst the chaos, two visionaries dared to dream of a different future, a future built on unity, strength, and the promise of lasting peace. This is the story of how that dream became a reality, the founding of Konoha, the Hidden Leaf Village. For centuries, the Land of Fire, like much of the shinobi world, was a battleground. There were no hidden villages, no alliances, only rival clans locked in endless bloody conflict. Two clans stood above all others in their power and ferocity: the Senju, known for their vitality and diverse ninjutsu, and the Uchiha, masters of the Sharingan and formidable in combat. Day after day, their children were sent to war, their lives cut short, their potential extinguished. Fathers fought sons, brothers clashed against brothers, all for the sake of clan pride and survival. It was an unsustainable cycle, a draining struggle that left a desperate yearning for change in the hearts of many. The very idea of peace seemed an impossible fantasy, a whispered prayer in a world that only understood the language of steel and shadow. But even in the darkest times, light can emerge from unexpected places. From opposing clans, two extraordinary individuals, Hashirama Senju and Madara Uchiha, met as children. They were prodigies, destined to lead their clans, yet they shared a profound bond and a revolutionary idea. What if they could end the fighting? What if, instead of clashing, clans could unite? Their dream was simple, yet radical. A single fortified village where all shinobi could live, train and protect their families, rather than constantly warring. This wasn't just a truce, it was a complete societal overhaul. Imagine the courage it took for Hashirama, the eventual leader of the Senju, and Madara, the formidable head of the Uchiha, to not just consider peace, but to actively pursue a lasting alliance. Their vision transcended ancient feuds, proposing a unified front against the very concept of war itself. The path to unity was fraught with challenges, but Hashirama and Madara persevered. Finally, a truce was struck, marking an unprecedented moment in shinobi history. With the formidable power of Hashirama Senju and his legendary wood release, the very landscape began to transform. Towering trees became sturdy homes, mighty forests became protective walls. This wasn't just construction, it was creation, a physical manifestation of their shared dream. It was Madara Uchiha who gave their nascent home its name, Konoha, the village hidden in the leaves, a symbol of its natural defense and its intent to foster peace within. Other clans, witnessing this historic alliance, began to join, drawn by the promise of security and a future free from endless bloodshed. Excitement filled the air. A new era was dawning, and for the first time, peace felt tangible. With the village established, the next crucial step was leadership. To embody their ideals of shared power and collective will, they decided on a democratic process to elect their leader, a protector known as the Hokage. Despite Madara's immense power and his pivotal role in founding Konoha, the villagers overwhelmingly chose Hashirama Senju as their first Hokage. His wisdom, his compassion, and his unparalleled strength made him the natural choice to guide their young village. Hashirama, the god of shinobi, laid down the foundational principles of Konoha: the importance of protecting future generations, the will of fire as its guiding philosophy, and the commitment to peace above all else. Under his leadership, Konoha became a beacon of hope, a testament to what could be achieved when former enemies chose cooperation over conflict. Yet even in this golden age of newfound peace, shadows lingered. Madara Uchiha, though instrumental in Konoha's birth, began to harbor growing unease. He saw the Uchiha clan, his own people, slowly being marginalized within the village structure. He feared that the peace Hashirama championed was, in fact, a subtle form of oppression, destined to suppress his clan. He felt the spirit of his brother, Izuna, urging him to remain vigilant, to protect their legacy. What began as a shared dream began to fracture under the weight of political maneuvering and deep-seated clan mistrust. The cracks in their seemingly unbreakable bond were starting to show, threatening the very foundations they had so painstakingly built. Their dream was born, a testament to the power of shared vision and the will for peace. But the shadows of the past were not so easily dispelled. Madara's descent, his growing fear for his clan's future, would soon shatter their fragile peace, leading to a confrontation that would echo through history. The architects of peace stood at a precipice, unaware of the storm brewing on the horizon. Join us next time, as we uncover the true depth of Madara Uchiha's disillusionment and the epic clash that would forever scar the Valley of the End. What began as a dream of unity would soon plunge Konoha into its first great trial.